Pull up next to the car that you want to park behind and line up the back of your car with the back of theirs. Put the car in reverse and turn the wheel all the way to the right. Reverse until your shoulder is lined up with the back of their car. Straighten the wheel and reverse until your headlight is lined up with their tail light. Turn the wheel all the way to the left and reverse in until you are lined up with the car in front of you. Make sure you're paying attention to the car behind you. Straighten out, pull up a bit, you just parallel parked.
When we found an empty parking space, but other cars are in front and behind. In this case, we can use this method to parallel parking. First, drive the car forward in parallel. When the rearview mirror is aligned with the front car, turn the steering wheel all the way to the right, and then start to reverse. When we see the right side lights of the car behind from the left rearview mirror, turn the steering wheel back, then continue to reverse. When you see from the right rearview mirror that the front door handle of the car crosses the edge of sidewalk, turn the steering wheel all the way to the left, then reverse again. The car will enter the parking space smoothly. Drive the car parallel forward. Align the rearview mirror of the car with that of the car in front. Then turn the steering wheel to the right. When we can see the right side lights of the car behind in the left side mirror, back to the steering wheel. Continue to back up. Look at the right side mirror while reversing. When you see that the front door handle of the car crosses the boundary line of the parking space, fully turn the steering wheel to the left. Back up. You can enter the parking space smoothly. There is another way. First, drive the car in parallel. When your shoulders are aligned with the front of the car next to you, turn the steering wheel to the right and drive forward, at the same time staring at the front pillar. When the front pillar and the parking space line are in a straight line, fully turn the steering wheel to the left. Keep going. When we can see the right side lights of the car behind in the left side mirror, back to the steering wheel. Continue to back up. Look at the right side mirror while reversing. When you see that the front door handle of the car crosses the boundary line of the parking space, fully turn the steering wheel to the left. You can enter the parking space smoothly by reversing the vehicle.
If you struggle with parallel parking, let me show you the easiest tips to help you do it correctly and quickly. I've lived in LA for like 7 years, so I've had to do it on a daily basis, and this is the best way. So I've drawn a diagram to kind of make this a little bit easier. Basically, we have car number 1, here's the spot you're gonna go into, and car number 2. Here you are. Obviously, you're gonna wanna make sure that you can fit into the spot. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna pull up next to car number 1, getting relatively close to it. Not too close, but you do wanna be pretty close to it. And then you're gonna wanna make sure that your back 2 bumpers are lined up. Some people will tell you to make sure the mirrors are lined up, but that's not accurate because sometimes your car might be shorter or smaller or longer. All right, so you've got that down, you're lined up, you're ready to get into your spot. Put the car in reverse and turn the steering wheel all the way to the right. Okay, so then as you start to reverse into the spot here, you're going to want to look in your rear view mirror and you're gonna see this car in it. Now you're gonna wanna keep going until you see this car fully move to the left-hand side of the mirror. Once you see it on that side, go ahead and start straightening out the wheel. Keep backing up and then stop and turn your wheel to the left. So things to remember, basically, get next to the car, make the bumpers line up, look for the car behind you to go across in the rear view mirror, back into that spot and kind of straighten yourself out. It sounds kind of confusing, so I'm gonna demonstrate it. Just go to the next video. But this is the man skill of learning how to parallel park.